So we've got our main event, Joe. We've got Cole Davids versus Ryan Heketa.
Yeah, Cole Davids, man, what can you say about the guy, He fights from the Universal Valley Judo Gym. He's fought all around the world, flamboyant style, cocky, brash, everything you look for in a good fighter, He really believes in himself, and yeah, he's really looking to take the win here tonight. He's been on a bit of a comeback lately, he's had 2 years off. His last win was over Joe Van Duyn, and he's looking to extend that winning streak to 2 tonight.
Sounds good, and he's got Ryan Heketa in the other corner. Got any idea of how he fights or what his style is?
Yeah, man, he's been around the Australian circuit for quite some time, moved back to New Zealand, and he's now training out of Allegiance BJJ with Damien Smith, a seasoned black belt. He's kind of the whole package as well. It's a flamboyant Cole Davids versus a gritty, determined Ryan Heketa. Ryan likes to come forward, he likes to make things ugly, and he just likes to fight.
So we're going to be treated to a pretty special fight tonight. 2 high-level guys on the pro circuit in New Zealand, right here in Hamilton, so we're pretty lucky for you viewers out there. This is some high-level MMA professional athletes, and 3 5-minute rounds, so soak it up and enjoy. So we've got Cole Davids saying his last thank yous to his cornerman. He looks nice and relaxed.
Showtime!
I don't think you're going to see too much nerves from either of these boys. They're pretty experienced both on the international circuit. They've fought a who's who of New Zealand MMA fighters. With a note, Cole's also got an upcoming fight against Daniel the Gravedigger Digby, who's making his comeback to them.
His opponent,
multiple time
fighting from the Hawke's Bay, representing Allegiance BJJ. Make some noise for Ryan Heketa!
So we now have Ryan Heketa on his way to the cage now, making his way to go to war tonight against Cole Davids. And here we see him now making his way slowly. He looks focused, he looks determined. So here we go, our main event of the evening, Cole Davids and Ryan Heketa. Professional mixed martial arts action. Beatdown 2, brought to you by Team Bain & Bain, Cut Collective, Bid Fresh, 10-8 Media, Venom, 3530 Fight Company, and put together by Full Force Fight Co. in association with Core MMA, and our big sponsor, MMA Addict. Main event, professional, middleweight, mixed martial arts. So Joe, you've trained or been around both of these guys. You're familiar with what they bring to the cage. What kind of fight are you expecting? What do you think each fighter are probably going to come out and try to assert themselves with?
To be honest, they both come from quite a heavy stand-up background, I believe. Both of them have extremely good ground games as well. This fight could go anywhere, but I'm picking it's going to be mostly on the feet. I know that both these
Here
boys
he is,
are long,
ladies and gentlemen,
they're both tall
fighting out of the
fighters.
red
They're going to be looking
corner,
to use their range, and it's just who can establish it better.
Heketa!
I don't see this fight going past the second round, guys. These two boys, but they both come to finish.
So we've got 2 well-conditioned athletes, professionals, skilled individuals, going to do war tonight here in Hamilton for Beatdown 2.
Ryan.
Neil Swells officiating tonight.
All right, gents, we're about to undergo 3x5 under Pro Unified rules. Okay, we've been over the rules backstage in the dressing ground, but I'd like to offer you the last chance to ask any questions. So, Cole, do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Ryan, any questions? Okay, guys, listen up, obey my commands, fight smart and protect yourselves at all times. Touch your gloves now if you wish, otherwise back to your corner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pro MMA event of the evening. Make some noise!
And they touch gloves to start off. Looking nice and relaxed, both guys.
Be a bit of a feeling out process, you know. Both these guys are very experienced. Both guys happy to enter the ground. Both guys happy to exchange.
You immediately can see the difference between the 8-man fighters and the these professionals. They look nice and relaxed, calm. They're standing in front. They're comfortable. Good jab. Good southpaw jab there for Cole Davids.
Cole likes to use his range, you know. He's a heavy hitter, man. Cole has a few finishes on his record, you know. Good submission fighter. Knockout power in both hands.
So I think that might have been a smart move for Ryan to take it to the ground. It was a good takedown, and we'll see how Cole works here from the bottom. Working from half guard now. Cole looks like he's going to get that left underhook. Some good strikes. He's using the underhook to get up. Risking a bit of a guillotine. No, they're both up. Now Cole pressing forward for a possible takedown, and he gets it.
What a reversal by Cole, man. You know, as I said, both these guys experienced grapplers, you know. You can see it.
Yes, they both look really relaxed. Both just taking what comes and then reacting. Nice and calm, not wasting any energy. Just getting a rhythm and settling into this fight. We're only about a couple of minutes into the first round. 3 5-minute rounds, so a long time for these guys to work.
Cole's in no rush here, you know. He'll take his time. He'll start picking his shots.
Threw a nice elbow there to the body. So that's another thing. This is the first fight we've got elbows. So elbows allowed to the head. All leg locks are legal. And knees obviously to the head as well. So this is full professional mixed martial arts rules. Slightly different from our 8-man, so it's good to see this. And witness some high-level New Zealand mixed martial arts talent.
Beautiful scrambling by Cole, man, you know. He's a hard guy to get off you once he gets on top.
Those are some vicious elbows as well. Oh, that just looks beautiful to see him transition.
He'll pick his shots in, man, you know. Cole's a silent killer.
He's flattening him out now. He looks like he might even have something under his chin. He's locked it up. It looks really good. It looks very tight. He's not fighting the hands. He's tapping and Ryan's signaling he wishes to end the fight. Calm and composed performance from Cole Davids. Joe, what do you reckon?
Yeah, as I said, man, you know, this fight wasn't going to go past the second. These guys both come out to finish, you know. Both seasoned veterans. They're looking for their shots. They're looking for their takedowns. You know, they'll pick their shots. You know, Cole's a hard guy to deal with, man. He's long. He's a heavy hitter. He scrambles well. You know, he's pretty much the complete package, man. I'm excited to see him back in the mix of the middleweight and welterweight divisions here in New Zealand. You know, he's gonna bring a lot of problems for a lot of different guys.
So did you say it was Cole that was looking forward to a fight with Dan Big?
Yeah, man. Yep.
So that's going to be really interesting. Dan brings a lot to the table, as we all know. As part of the New Zealand MMA scene, he's got a well-rounded game as well. So it's going to be that'll be a very interesting.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we announce the winner,
well.
I'd like to invite Carlo Meister, one of the owner-operators here at Core MMA, to come up and say a few words. Hey Hamilton, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that made it out here tonight to support the team. Big rounds of applause for all of our fighters. All right, you guys really put it on. Awesome main event. All right, give them another big round. Thanks, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of our main event this evening, representing Universal Valley Tudo, all the way from Christchurch, Cole Showtime Davies!
So Cole Davids coming away with the win with the rear naked choke, very slick.
Thank you very much for coming. Please do not leave
at
the venue with any alcohol. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you next time at Beatdown Core MMA. This has been a Full Force Fight Company presentation.
So a big thank you to our sponsors tonight, Team Bang Bang, Kakta Elective, Bid Fresh, 108 Media, Venom 3530. Big thank you to Venom Asia for hooking us up with the fight gear, the shin gear and the gloves. And MMA Addict, always your first stop shop for anything MMA gear related in New Zealand. MMAaddict.co.nz. They'll sort you out. Full Force Fight Go, putting this show together in association with Core MMA. Big thank you to Core MMA putting this show on, holding this in their gym. It's been great. The crowd's loved it. The crowd's been very vocal. Great atmosphere around here, and everything's just been absolutely awesome. Great fights all around, and couldn't have asked for a better show. So we saw there Cole Davids very relaxed. Cole, do you want to say some words?
Jump on the mic, brother. You know, we're joined here by the winner. Cole Davids extends his winning streak to 2 fights.
Damn, you handsome.
2
My
fights.
mama good. Oh.
You know, we got Cole here. How did you feel in there, Cole?
Bro, it's been 2 years, man. This is it's been a emotional road for me, man. Bro, I went through some shit, bro. Like, and Ryan Heketa too he had problems, you know, relationship problems and shit he had. Bro, I come in this fight with pain as motivation. Ray Lewis said, use your pain, turn that shit into greatness. And I knew that my opponent, Dan Digby, is in the crowd tonight. And that mother, lucky they didn't put me on the mic. Lucky they didn't put me on the mic after that fight. I was calling him. He made it specifically clear that he was coming here to see me. Bruh, you can't see me. You can't see me. I'm gonna bury the grave digger August 31st. Get down.
Yeah, you know
Get down, baby. I'm out.
We're all excited to see Cole, what he brings to the middleweight, welterweight division here in New Zealand again. You know, it's been a few years since he fought, but man, he's gonna make an impact.
What a fighter.
Yeah.
What a personality.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that fight now. Getting goosebumps about that one. That'll be awesome. A couple of months away. Very methodical, very clinical in his performance tonight. Cole Davids. What are your thoughts on the rest of the show, Joe? How did that go for you?
Yeah, you know, man, there was some awesome fights tonight. You know, the 8-man went well. All first-time fighters, man, they looked amazing. You know, they all got bright futures ahead of them here in the sport of MMA. Man, the kickboxing fight, man, what heart, you know, Romeo Power coming away with that win. What an amazing story. You know, he came down from 190 kilos just to fight, you know. Just all night, all the card in general was just crazy, you know. I can't say much about it.
Yeah, I'm real stoked with how it's went as well. My boy Russell taking it out. I thought that was super impressive. I thought he had such a hard road ahead of him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he had to get through some really talented fighters, and he just stuck to the game plan, listened well, and just asserted himself and showed that he has a bright future ahead of himself in MMA as well if he chooses to.
Yeah, you know, he was probably the most inexperienced guy on the card, but, you know, just the drive, the want, the motivation, just overrid everything, you know, and he came through with the win tonight.
Yeah, he did amazingly well. To see his gas tank hold up as well, I mean, takedown after takedown, sitting on top and throwing his heavy punches. He's definitely someone to watch out for in the future, guys, if you're watching. Someone that you can look at being maybe a next next major part of New Zealand MMA amateur, of the amateur circuit. So cheers, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, man. We're going to sign out here. What an awesome night. I hope you guys enjoyed the fights. And yeah, look forward to the Beatdown 3.
Cheers, Joe. Cheers,
good
everybody.
night.
Thank you very much.